right, folks. We're back. We're here for the finale. I am days and days late, but we're finally here. This premiered on TV on the last day of June, last day of Pride Month. Decided to wear my homemade by Pride flag colored tie-dye shirt I made. But anyway, I'm not sure what else there is to say. I said in the last one, I wasn't expecting them to, I guess, kill Claudia before the finale. But yet here we are, so I don't know what's next. Are we gonna get a fight between Louis and Lestat? They haven't talked to each other in years and years anyway. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of blow up as to why he just sat there and let that happen. I'm sure it was revenge because she killed him. I had a lot more invested in this Madeline than from the movie because we spent a little more time with her. So that was sad to see her go too. So, and I love the line where she said that my coven is Claudia. I thought that was really sweet. So without further ado, because I can't wait any longer and it's been killing me not to watch other people's reactions, here we go with the finale, title of which is "And That's the End of It. There's Nothing Else." I'm assuming that's how the book ends. Again, I need to re-listen to it or reread it. All I know is that I'm pretty sure at the end of the movie, Louis just says, "Emptiness." And Daniel's like, that can't be the end.
Empty. Empty. That's it? No, it can't end like that.
So this must be the response sentence to that. Okay, again, without the lollygagging, let's get to it. Episode 15, and that's the end of it. There's nothing else. First I thought is this really with Louis? Are we supposed to know these names? Oh, Nicholas. Yeah, that's Louis.
A quiet, easeful death. What else would it be? Healed in the coffin. The flesh having circled around the insulating rocks of my deathbed.
He could remove them anytime he wanted to.
Maybe it's
lying to you all these years
a
for
reminder
effect.
of the pain.
What were the consequences of you saving Louis?
So he made certain I would not forget my insubordination as Paul.
Did he put him in there too? Yep.
Darkness was delirium.
Oh, in the rat box.
When a vampire starts screaming from starvation, he hasn't much time left.
I had no energy to scream. If I had, I would have used it to ignite the clothes on my body, self-immolate. What was left to endure for? Claudia is dead.
So he was saying he didn't want to endure for Armand.
And
Claudia was always
withered
number one.
The old plays were remounted.
Where's Lestat?
The pack hunts revitalized. I was the defeated vampire, Mr. Malloy. No one was looking.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't believe him.
Does anyone ever ask Lazarus if he wanted to be woken?
No one gives a shit about Lazarus's point of view, is what I remember.
True.
I tasted the blood. I knew it was his. I was dead. But my rage,
That looked like a
had
weird
risen.
CGI. I still don't know where Lestat is.
My rage
He
had
just
been
did that and
denied
took off.
blood. My rage killed without a single measure
Yeah,
of
which is
satisfaction.
totally not him.
And conspire with my madness on a plan for retribution. Sam
Yeah, he's definitely lost it. I'm surprised Armand hasn't one time tried to check on him.
One of them tries to escape.
You should stand at the top of the stairs.
Or wait outside the coffins.
Behind the stairs. Cut their feet off if they go up.
If you get in a fight or delay, you'll be consumed with them.
Pour more gas on this.
You must leave
Oh,
Paris.
there he is.
Maybe you should answer him. He knows the theater more than you.
Maybe just shut up.
Save yourself. They're going to find out what I did.
Sam tossed her in the rat box. In the rat box.
I forgot he still had to exact his revenge and burn the theater
Watch
down.
the die. Quan.
Of course, that's what the final episode was about.
If I could explain to you the events, I think you would understand why it was. I acted as I did. I know you will never forgive me. I am not seeking forgiveness.
Did you save me at the trial?
Nope. Well, barely.
Yes. I could not save her. If I thought there was a way, I would have.
Shut up. Do not find yourself at the theater tomorrow night at curfew.
But I could sense the fatalism in his thoughts.
You warned
That's a
him.
cute screen name.
Yes.
He'd already betrayed you once.
There was 13 of them and one of me.
I wonder what
I
he's
was
looking
going
for.
to die either way.
Same question to you. They were your coven for hundreds of years. You had no feelings for any of them?
I had complicated feelings.
But you didn't warn any of them?
No.
13 to 1. Maybe you were hedging your bets? See who emerges from the ash heap?
I didn't know his plan.
I'd shut my mind off
What the
to
heck
it.
does he want in return?
If I'm not with him, I'm nothing.
Same thing he said about Claudia.
Nothing.
I thought the Talamasca was just around to help.
When a
and observe.
vampire commits himself to coffin, all the senses collapse into submission, all directions.
That's why you have to make sure you're
And
protected while
in
you're
this
sleeping.
state where they slept, I could have been a marching band. The advantage was mine.
Burn it all. Oh, yes, the diaries. Almost forgot about those.
6 by fire, 2 by blade, 1 by a combination of the two, still clutching onto his
I want to see the
clarinet.
Santiago kill.
And with no sign of Armand or Lestat, that meant 4 had escaped.
There we go.
2 through the
we
sewers. But I had planned for contingencies.
Oh, yeah. He took the gas from the bikes. They're about to... Yep. 2 left.
Hello, Francis.
You're next.
Did I wake you?
They didn't notice that coffin this whole time.
We broke
Unless he only took a couple of days to exact this revenge.
Doubt that.
That planned their deaths. It was me that gave Claudia that hot exit from the garden.
Come to me.
We put them in the pepper shaker for the popcorn we sold in the aisles. Fist before
He's
I
pulling
closed
a
my
Louis-
coffin at night.
Lestat
I would
with the
spit
come
in
to
them.
me.
Come to me, Francis.
Santiago to you, you firebug bugger!
I love angry Louis.
I don't care what you call yourself. Come to me.
I was hoping he was going to do like a Pop Goes the Weasel. That's what happens when it's unexpected. You can be as strong as you want to be, but if someone gets a jump on you...
Say that shit about Claudia to my face.
I thought so.
Quickly, he ran to save his own
That's
flesh.
what he wanted from the
Filled him
Talamasca.
with
I bet you.
unworthiness.
It's I want to know how they're back together. Still together. I couldn't have. I would have just left him.
They were all on stage waiting for me. Told me they had done a rewrite. Tossed the script at my feet and...
You rehearsed it with Lestat?
They rehearsed it with him.
And all that time, telling me. Make a different plan.
Yeah, he could have told him to leave.
I will spend my life making it up to you.
They probably would have found him. It would have been running the whole time, but still. He could have done what he just did and still saved Claudia.
You'll never make it up to me.
Good. I think I said that a few episodes ago.
I know.
Never ever.
Is Lestat still in Paris?
You'll never be able to kill him.
That wasn't my question.
Yes, he's still here.
Wake me when it's night again.
There we go. The three of them, finally in the same space.
Does it take a lot out of you? Destroying everything in your wake?
This was Magnus's lair.
That's where he kept you? Chained to the wall?
No. This was for the disappointments.
I forgot he wanted the perfect one. He had a type.
Why I do what I do. Why?
Burned your daughter alive?
Yes. Answer that question.
Why you rehearsed a play?
Yes.
Why you crossed an ocean? To rehearse a play.
Burn your daughter alive.
Burn your daughter alive.
The great laws.
What fucking law did you ever follow, Lestat?
Facts.
I've come to kill you.
I have the blood of Magnus in me.
Magnus burned.
True.
I have the blood of Akasha in me.
Yep. Here we go.
He doesn't know who that is. But the fact in and of itself makes your immediate desire an impossibility.
Oh, I'm so excited for season 3 already.
And I'm not in the mood.
My blood is your blood.
Louis is pretty strong. He's just annoying.
Here's your death, Lestat.
He made Armand before Akasha, I believe. Jealousy?
He and I are gonna spend the rest of our lives together. Whoever you find to endure time with, I'll be with him.
Armand's eyes just changed.
Just wanted you to know that.
He looks very weak right now. Armand does.
Let's see how long it holds.
It's fairly obvious. He didn't think we would make it.
Here, there, everywhere, and Dubai.
And that's the end of it. There's nothing else.
End of session.
Oh, I didn't get to read
He
that
loved
again.
you. I can say that now.
Be careful. Oh, I couldn't read the rest of that. Did that say he's on to us?
It must have been terrible for him to
Careful
see himself
something.
that night.
Mind if I ask a few follow-up questions? There's just some things I've been jotting down along the way.
Loved him, but he treated him like shit.
You said that Lestat telepathically told you that you were scaring the sales. A maker can't do that anymore after transformation, right?
Yeah, yep. I forgot about that too.
I don't know. Maybe he whispered it to me.
Santiago and
Sam.
Oh yeah, a fourth one. Where's the fourth
We
one?
never quite figured out how he did it.
Time heals, Daniel. I believe he's a DJ now.
a DJ. Sam's in two places at once at one point in your story. He's guarding Armand in the theater box, but you also have him. Oh, maybe he did a.
Yeah, I thought
quick
they buried
vamp
Louis
back
after.
and forth.
I just got it wrong.
Okay, let me just.
He was
look at my
warned
list.
earlier on to be careful of Louis.
Another New Orleans thing. I mean, the night that Lestat brings all those soldiers, how many soldiers did he mindfuck out of the townhouse that night?
I don't know. More like 30?
It was a bunch.
Huh. that there was more than one person in the theater that night who could have saved you. He loved Louis. Lestat would have tried to save him as much as you did.
And he certainly would have made it known that he had.
Santiago,
Santiago
should hand the diary into the audience too early for Lestat to acknowledge Louis. These are just some notes along the margins here.
Where did you get that?
Read it for yourself.
Yeah, those are his notes. Although he just said that he didn't help, I thought. I still didn't quite read that handwriting. So he's still lying. Well, he was lying a few episodes ago about mind-wiping them.
That's when the Black Angel came.
Yeah.
He did, with her.
Fuck Armand this whole time.
And now
think
you
I said
rise
that a
from
while
your
back,
chair
too.
and walk towards Claudia.
Did he have something over Lestat? Because
And how do you suppose
I think
that
Daniel's
you will
right. I
keep
don't
her
think
quiet in this
Lestat would have done that. I think he would have saved her if he
your
could.
cheap theater?
I don't know, though.
Judges
That
will
look on his
fog her
face
mind.
when she was burning. He seemed
You
pleased
have
with
no
himself.
idea of Claudia's strength.
He didn't witness the play. He
He wrote
directed
it.
the play.
Yeah, see, I thought that was assumed already.
You lack guilty.
He pretended he wasn't paying attention when he was there.
Guilty.
And the sentence.
Playing both sides. Oh, he did it. He did it. He did save him. Not that they still don't make a good couple, but or still make a good couple, but
Where does the bullshit start? Armand, Amadeo, Arun. He didn't save you. Lestat did. He just took credit for it when the opportunity presented itself. And you, 77 years based on a seismic lie. Sam was their guy in Paris. He gave it to them. They gave it to me here.
oh, Sam, yeah. Don't destroy that. That's an original historic document. Well, sort of. Fuck you, Armand. Oh yeah, I forgot Rashid is there. Maybe that's Rashid and not Raglan James. Oh! Oh. Thank goodness that's like that glass in cars.
Rashid.
Get your stuff and go.
Rashid?
Oh, that's what it
I'm
is.
guessing
He's
Rashid
gone.
left after he brought me the newspaper.
Okay, so maybe that is Raglan. I don't know. It's one of them, and I thought maybe Rashid was listening from the other side of the apartment.
You harm him in any way, I will kill you. Do you understand? I'm leaving now. When I return, you need to be gone.
Yes.
Thank you.
I hope he stored that all to the cloud. Or something. Some sort of backup.
He's gonna help him back.
Wonder if he's gonna go find Lestat.
She'll be back for Ralph.
Or this is when Lestat wakes back up.
This is where 24 members of high society. They walked in them
I
doors
still
right
want to
there.
go to New Orleans and do the Anne Rice tour.
Picture if you need to. The year?
Technically, is it the thing anymore? But you can still find the old stops on
Sebastian Melmoth. Now
Travelocity.
history's gonna have him go down and do something different. It's Mardi Gras, 1940. Mr. Melmoth and Tom Anderson, they brought back the who's the indeterminate pieces of bone inside the factory-sized incinerator. Who were these particular citizens to
Is he
this
bringing
house
those to
of
Lestat?
lies and intrigue?
Because Lestat needs to get strong. to come back. But now that Louis knows the truth. Yeah, I like having more backgrounds now in this same arc as the movie. We have a lot more Armand's background.
Smashed it.
Gives me a little bit more of a soft heart with this dad now.
Wild out there.
Shut up.
Shut up.
But it can never be the same because he's about to act like a fool when he gets full strength.
Hello, Lestat.
Hello, Louis. And what does your companion think of that?
I'm companion enough for myself now.
I'm sorry I don't have much time. I'm in the middle of rehearsing.
Rehearsing?
I'm going on tour. Need about 50 more years of practice. Siri, pause.
He is using technology. That's funny. I thought it was just background music this whole time.
Did you save my life? In Paris?
I gave you to Armand. You tell me if that was sane.
Why didn't you say it was me who saved you, not him?
I don't like to point out my virtues. I knew you'd figure it out. And look.
Eventually.
You have. I was right. All hail me.
Been enduring here?
Not enduring. Living.
Here in New Orleans. Whole time.
It's my home. I am she is me.
I didn't know it was a gift. I wore it like a curse. I was selfish. I wanted you to suffer. Because I was suffering.
All the ways we have wronged each other and why it will never be right between monsters.
I came to thank you.
September 8, 1973.
What's that?
It was 11:07 here. Armand called me.
Oh, yeah.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Did you hurt yourself?
I was lost. I was thinking about...
I can't get her out of my mind. I can't, Louis.
Hands, it's not on you. You hear me? I saved her from the fire. So a half century later,
She looked at me at the end like a child. Looking to her father. But I was never...
The two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative journalist and author of the current best-selling fictional memoir, Interview with the Vampire.
You haven't even told your viewers what the book is about.
Oh, good point. The book purports to be an interview with an actual vampire.
Oh, I did interview an actual vampire. Oh, here's the camera. I interviewed an actual actually two vampires.
And now you're a Bigfoot
He
hunter.
put his credit in it. He sold 5 million copies.
Sold millions of these books. It's a great read, and you're a hack.
Although I can't wait to read the book.
Running down all of us.
Es un herético.
I'm guessing you haven't heard from my maker.
No.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, I knew he was.
I'm sorry you were burdened out of spite.
Make it up to me. We'll do a follow-up book.
What do you want, Daniel?
They're really fucking pissed off about our book.
You want to write another with me?
Sequels, audiobooks, sex toys.
Sex toys.
We'll all get a chop.
शिकार करो.
Mátale. Quémale.
Someone left ambition.
Gratagel.
El rascacielos.
This guy's crumbling.
Skyscraper.
There's her
All
dress.
of you.
Was that there before?
This is the vampire Louis Dulac. The security staff here is robust, but mortal. My front door is always unlocked, as are the windows to my balcony, which were designed with a protective film coating for those of us sun-challenged. So for all you cowards out there talking shit, talking about taking a run at me, hear this now, and hear it plain.
How dare you?
I own the night.
All right, let's talk about it. Don't really know if there's a lot more to say. I'm excited for Akasha and the twins. I'm hoping that's what they're gonna do next season. On that note, though, because I haven't reread the book in 30 years, I'm not quite as familiar if this ending is more similar to it than the movie ending. But because of the way the script, the words that were said, and again, I don't know if that's from the book, it really did. At that point, you could really tell that this was written for Anne to have an outlet for her grief. I feel like Louis was Anne Rice and Lestat was Stephen. When he said he felt guilty, or when he couldn't get her out of her head, or when he was upset that he couldn't save her. It literally kind of, coming from experience, it felt like a conversation of two people that had finally walked through, whether it was hard times or whether there were easy times or just challenging times, that had finally come out the other side of the early stages of the grieving process of losing a child. It gets easier. It's obviously always there, but definitely the first few years or so are definitely the hardest. It's challenging, and I don't know if she wrote before she lost Michelle or not. I can't remember, but yeah, it gives me a whole new outlook on this book. Yeah. It's weird because my daughter's been gone for 16 years now, next month. And like, I knew that's what the book was about. I knew that's why Anne wrote it. I knew that's why Claudia was only 5 in it. But for some reason, it just hits a little differently. I mean, I've watched the movie plenty since Alora was born. But I think the way that this was done, I don't know, it was just a little bit different. But anyway, that's enough about that. All right, before I wrap up finishing editing this video, I just wanted to jump in here real quick. was re-watching my outro about what I thought about the episode, and all I did was talk about the last 10 minutes. I mean, I kind of easily analyzed the whole thing. I was really in my emotions, and that was pretty much all I was focused on. I realized I didn't talk about anything else. So, as far as the rest of the episode, I liked the way that he got his revenge. It was catch them all off guard while they're sleeping, face up with Santiago there at the end. I'm still not sure what the goal was when he went and met Lestat at Magnus's lair, because it made it seem like him and Armand were still this happy couple, knowing that they had stuff to work out. I'm beginning to wonder if he didn't just do it just to stick it to Lestat. Not so much because he still loved Armand or still wanted to be with Armand. He just didn't want to be with Lestat. This is the one I want. This is the one I'm happy with. Maybe that's why in these modern episodes I've been asking why. After all this time, if you said you were going to forgive him and you know what he did with Claudia, or, you know, to Claudia, why would you still be with him? So, I guess to prove a point. What else is there? I can't remember. I'm about halfway through editing this. And I guess if I'll think of something else, I'll jump back on here. I didn't want the outro to be just like one note and only talk about the one thing. But I also don't want to, I don't want to make it unrealistic. I mean, it is what it is. It's what I was feeling at the time, and that's all I was focused on, because I was in a zone that I forgot to talk about the rest of the episode. So, oh yeah, and the fact that it was actually Lestat that saved Louis from death after Daniel got the copy of the script with the notes and asked those last few questions and put it all together. And lastly, Daniel, I knew, I had said before, what the hell is happening here? I had said at one point that I thought in the book he had been bit but not turned, because in the book he had a vial of Armand's blood around his neck, unless I'm thinking of someone else. But I didn't expect him to be turned at the very end. That was an interesting little, I wasn't expecting that at all. If you're still watching this far at the end of my videos, thank you. As you can see, when this video has gone up, I've redone the whole channel. I started my Patreon back up, so this is the full reaction to this is up on Patreon right now. I'm going to try to attempt to do that, because it's easier to just do that, just throw those up there and be ahead while I'm working on editing. So if anybody wants to join me over there right now, I have $1 just to support me, and $5 to watch all my reactions. So anyway, see you in the next one. So yeah, this is a good finale. I'm glad I finally watched it. I'm glad I didn't rush trying to do this reaction the last couple days since I've been back home, or back here.